Hey guys, this is David Roman. I'm the author of the Eternal Horizon series, but I also paint and draw, and welcome to one of my art videos, art instructional videos. So, in this episode, what I'm going to do is create a spacescape. I don't know what I'm going to create yet. It's the thumbnail that you saw on the video. It's the final product. I have this small canvas here. It's going to be a small piece, and I'm going to create a simple spacescape. Kind of like a Bob Ross style, but not quite Bob Ross, because I've never seen him do a spacescape. And I'll just show you the technique that I use. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are others out there. Okay, so what do we need for this? A canvas. I probably got it at Walmart or something. I don't remember. It's a small 16 by 20 canvas. A regular brush. I mean, you can have a bunch of brushes if you want. I'm just going to use one brush for this. Acrylic paints, and I'm going to go over the colors as I use them. This is a dollar store. It's a basic paintbrush. You just need this to blend colors, to blend them in, and a whiteout pen. Trust me, this is acrylic paint, so we're not cheating. I mean, even if we are cheating, it's art, right? You can do whatever you want. Acrylic, correction pen, whatever, whiteout pen. So, let's get started. All right, so we're getting ready to paint. I'm just using picture frame as my palette to mix paints, whatever. I ran all out. I always use them up. Actually, let me get a better lighting right here. I think it's better lighting, but it's not a big deal about the lighting because this, like I said, this is a basic acrylic spacescape painting. So we're not covering the canvas in anything, no liquid, none of this crap. We're just using basic water to clean our brushes, because with acrylic you're using layers. You don't need none of the solvents, none of that crap. I mean, I know there are some, but I'm not gonna use any of them for this tutorial. So we want to use something dark. You could actually do this on a black canvas. You know, it'd be easier in a way. But we can do it on a white canvas, whatever. I'm gonna take any kind of blue. You can use ultramarine, cobalt. You know, it's up to you. It's your galaxy. You can do whatever you want, alright? I'll be like Bob Ross here. So we'll get cobalt blue. Lots of cobalt blue. Look at this. I'm just putting it out here. And then I'm gonna make two piles actually. You'll see why. Two piles, and then we'll get just black, regular black. It doesn't say what kind of black, it just says black, whatever. And one of the piles I'm gonna mix with black, like not a lot of it, but maybe like 20% black and the rest in blue. And we're gonna mix this mother up. Pardon my French, I will try my best not to cuss, and if I do, I'll beep it out. And if you hear meowing, that's my cat, Buddy. Right, Buddy? And let me grab that brush that I showed you earlier. And here we go, we're gonna just galaxy. This is gonna be space, you know, I'm gonna do like a Milky Way kind of thing. So I'm gonna probably avoid the metal part. So, but let's say we have majority is going to be this color. So right here, you don't want it too thick, but because we're going to work in layers, and there's no way we can cover all this up in one layer. Acrylic doesn't work like that. Buddy, you all right there? My cat's going crazy. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward all. I'm gonna have the Milky Way going like this, and then, you know, we can decide where we're gonna have the planets. I'll have one planet right here, but it's okay, you know, I can add the planets later, it doesn't matter. The thing about acrylics, it dries fast. I could probably add a planet there in about 20 minutes. That's why I love acrylics better than I love oils. Oils is better for mixing, but acrylics is just overall better because you can work in layers and it dries fast. And brushes, you can clean your brushes faster. And believe it or not, acrylics will last longer than oil paints. Because acrylic, they're a modern invention, and oils have been around since the time of Da Vinci. So that's why his painting, is still intact, kinda. But acrylics will last longer, I promise you, if you varnish them. Not that, anyone's been alive for 1,000 years, but they say that will last longer. Okay, so we're going back to this cobalt blue by itself, grabbing that, and we're creating little galactic nebula clouds. Buddy, be quiet. We're creating, you can't see them, but they're gonna be there. They're gonna pop out once we're done. We're creating little nebula clouds. Trust me, it'll all come together just like in that thumbnail that you see. I don't even know how the thumbnail is gonna look like because we're just going at it, but I've done this many times before. I'm gonna display some paintings that I did. I did a painting of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z 2011 using this tactic, and then other paintings throughout the years. Okay, and we're done. Modern art. They'd be like, boom, $2 million. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, now I'm gonna grab the bootleg ass $1 brush I got from the dollar store because I'm too cheap to spend $20 on Bob Ross brushes, okay? And we're gonna blend this in. It's already drying, so we're just gonna blend in some of the colors. Where darks meet the blues, because you don't really want clouds up there. We're in space. Unless you want clouds in space, nebulae, whatever. We want an impression of a cloud. We don't want actual clouds. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward this and I'm gonna shut up. I know y'all love to hear me talk. Okay, so it's pretty much coming together. We're not done yet though, because you see some areas like right here, you could see through, so we're gonna need another layer. Now I'm just gonna mix everything that I have on my palette together just to get thickness and just fill it up. Now that I blended it in with a big brush, it's all gonna blend in easily. It's all gonna blend in easily. And the more layers you do with acrylic, the better it is. Especially when you're working on humans, when faces. I mean, there's no way you can get the skin texture on the face with one layer. You gotta keep doing layer over layer over layer, and eventually it'll look as good as oils. And I hate working with oils because you always gotta use some kind of linseed oil or something to mix it, and you will destroy your brushes. Trust me when I tell you this. And also the accent, yes, if you misunderstand something, let me know and I'll repeat it, I'll type it out. Okay, I don't think we need the dark anymore. So, we're gonna go back to the, what was it, cobalt blue. We're gonna load that up. More cobalt blue. And then go back to the clouds. Go back to the clouds, cloud formation. And this way we're gonna make it more prominent. One right here, one right here. I'm about to add more colors, trust me. I mean, we're about to. You can add as many colors as you want. You can add pink in there, purple, create your own little nebulae, green if you want. It's your galaxy. You can do whatever you want with it. The universe is yours. Now you want to blend in the bottom portion. Leave the top portion for now. Looks more like a cloud that way, even though, you know, it's a galaxy. You're not supposed to see tops or bottoms of clouds, but that effect looks cooler. Something I learned from our dearly departed Bob Ross. Legend, the man was a legend. So technically we're doing a Bob Ross style Spacescape. Okay, so let's go back to the the Milky Way. So for this, what do I have here? Light blue violet. I'm gonna grab some more light blue violet and I'm gonna mix it with cobalt blue. More violet than blue. I mixed in violet blue with blue. So look, you see we have this completely total opposite color. And now we're gonna do the Milky Way. You know, and it's good to have wet paint still on the canvas because you see how it blends in? The acrylic dries fast. You gotta go. Acrylic is the hardest paint to work with, trust me. You know, they say oil is valued, but acrylic is the hardest. Because, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. It dries fast. And then, you know, I'm gonna take some of this highlight paint and I'm just gonna add it to the little clouds there. This. And then maybe right here a little bit. I'm using one brush. I'm not moving around, no fan brushes, none of this crap. Oof, I grabbed too much. I shouldn't have done that. But it's okay, you know, we don't make mistakes. We have happy little accidents, right? Happy little accidents, and we'll use them to our advantage. Take over the entire galaxy. Let's say we have a little spot right here. Spot right there. Spot right here. And then we're gonna go back to the blue, mix it up. . 'Cause Like I'm not doing anything right now, I'm just tapping in, I'm blending in the colors. Because the canvas is still wet from the second layer. So I'm just blending in stuff. Blending in and just creating the solution of this white Milky Way strip. And I'm not done yet because if you look at pictures of the Milky Way, if you Google Milky Way, you'll see that the middle portion is usually dark. It's the same color as the sky outside. Well, not always. I've seen different ones, but I'm gonna do that for this one. I might do something right here, you know. I might do like mountains or some crap. You know what? I might do that. I didn't say that in the opening, but I might do that. I might do that, man. You know, I might do that. I was gonna do the you looking up, but I'll create like a little real spacescape. So okay, hold on. Let me get this dark color in there. So let's go back, grab some of that cobalt blue, mix it in with black, and we're just gonna go over. It's broken. It's a broken Milky Way. It's your galaxy. You do whatever you want with it. The one edge, we're gonna make one edge more prominent than the other edge, kind of like we do with clouds. You don't have to do that, you can do whatever you want, but just an impression of the Milky Way right here. You don't want it to be too black because you want to have some blues in it. Then we go back to the highlight colors and we, add little highlights in there. See, this is all gonna be okay once we bust out the stars. Trust me, it's not gonna matter. This is just like the background, like the backdrop, like the foremost layer. It doesn't matter. Once the stars go in there, you're not gonna see any of that crap. None of that crap is gonna matter. Light areas, dark areas, as long as the Milky Way pops out more than the surrounding stars. And if I am going to do something here, then I might as well just go really bright because Milky Ways are usually brighter on the horizon. Let me grab that blending brush again. And it's already dry. Hey, what do you expect? $1, right? I need to get this out of the way. See, I messed up. Happy little accident, like I said. Actually, I didn't say that. Bob Ross said. And in no way am I comparing myself to Bob Ross. Just want to let you guys know right now, off the bat. I just admire the man a lot. I learned more from him than I learned from any other teacher. You hear him? Why are you panting like a dog? You're a cat. Okay, I gotta stop messing with the sky. I think the sky is done already. Well, you know what? Let me... I keep messing with this guy, and I'm gonna mess it all up, huh? But there are no messes, right? Happy accidents. And one thing that leads to another. Okay, I'm almost done with the sky. You can leave the sky like that if you want, but I'm gonna add a little pinkish violet glow on the bottom. Because since I decided to do like a spacescape, I'm gonna do some mountains here real quick. And I'm gonna have the like pink mountains, pinkish and violet mountains. So let's make the sky like a pinkish violet hue. Okay, so I don't really have a violet color because I'm broke. I need to buy some more paints. So I'm gonna use light blue. Actually, I have a light blue violet. That's the same one we used for the space, but I'm not gonna mix it with any blue this time. I'm just gonna use it by itself, and I'm gonna get a touch of crimson red. Look, you see this? Oh man, this is the last time I ruined my carpet. Crimson red, and just mix it in with. There we go. That's not enough. One more. There we go. See, we have this reddish color now. You should have mixing nice when you're doing this. Much cleaner. I'm such a messy artist. If I may call myself that. It's like those bits right here, you know, it disappears into the horizon. We want to blend this all in. I'm going to blend it all in. Let me get some more cobalt blue, and we're going to blend it in, and we should be done with the sky for now. Before we start busting out the planets. And the planets are so easy, you're going to love doing the planets. Like I said, this is okay. We're going to have mountains here. We're going to have some kind of foreground. I don't know. Maybe snow. Yeah, we'll do snow or something. Might as well just start adding snow. Trust me, once we bust out the stars, it's all gonna, not gonna matter. All these splatters, all that, it's all gonna blend into one big masterpiece. Well, so damn, I cannot be humble, can I? Not a masterpiece, but an eye-pleasing galaxy, if I may say so. Mr. Anderson. No wait, that's Matrix. I was thinking about The Shining by Stephen King. When we kept saying, if I may say so, I forgot his name. There we go, that's gonna be enough. Okay, like I said, mountains here. It's not gonna matter. Alright, let's just blend this in, and then we can go ahead and start with the planets. You know, water doesn't mix well with acrylics. I mean, that definitely works better than what it does with oils. Yeah, you see? It didn't really matter. So it blends in perfectly. There we go. There we go. Let me just do the same thing right here. See, it's all dry right here already. I can already start busting out the planets. I will in a minute though. We gotta decide where the planets are going. We might want to use the pencil for that actually. Let's blend this in. Blend that in. Blend this in. Okay, so the mountains are gonna be like whoop, whoop. I'm gonna do 1, 2, probably like 3 sets of mountains and snow. And we might do something with the snow. I don't know, I don't wanna leave just the snow. I don't wanna do a boring landscape. I mean, Spacescape, whatever. Okay, so for planets, I'm gonna use a little trick that I do. I mean, you could use what do you call those things? A compass? Yeah, but it will stab through your canvas to make a circle, or you could just, you know, if you're such a professional that you can make a circle with a brush, go ahead and do it. But I'll just use something round. Like for example, I'll use this little candle holder thing, candlestick, and I'll make a big planet, pardon my French, right here. And I'll just use a number 2 pencil because, I mean, you can use a Sharpie if you want. And just enough so you can see the outline. I mean, you can't probably see it right there, but I can see it. And then for the smaller planet, I'm just gonna use just a tag from an item, whatever. And probably gonna do it. I mean, you can put a planet anywhere you want, as many planets as you want. Like I said, your galaxy, do as you please. But this one, I don't want it to go off the edge. I want the full planet, so I'm gonna put a somewhere right here to cover the smudge, because I don't like the smudge right here. Just enough for me to see the outline of the pencil. Alright, there we go. We got 2 planets. I know you can't see it, but they're there. You will see it in a minute when I start slapping the paint on it. Slapping the paint. Okay, so we're gonna grab some of that same light violet blue. I'm gonna be using as least amount of colors as possible. Make this as basic as possible. And for now, let's just use the same color. Let's just use the same color. I'm not putting anything else to it. Just the same violet blue, same brush. I mean, I suggest getting more brushes, but I'm just trying to show off, I guess. And we're doing it. We're now not going to fill out the whole plan. We're only doing the edge, and I'll show you why in a minute. We're doing the edge, and be careful. Just go along your pencil line. You know, it doesn't matter what you do on the inside. It just matters on the edge. And you know, if you, like I said, if you mess up, happy little accident. You can always. Buddy, you all right? My cat's going crazy. Okay, and that's it, we're done. Okay, I'm just playing. Okay, so once you get this part in, you know, with planets, it's like they have little craters, you know, it depends on what kind of planet. If you want to do continents, you can do continents. You can do any color if you want. But, you know, we're here, we'll usually do like a cloud formation. And, you know, we'll just do something like this. Just blend in this color because, you know, it's a sphere. And when you do a sphere, when I do the smaller one, I'll show you what I mean. You want the inside part darker, and you want just the edge showing. You know, I'm gonna use the other colors in a minute. So I'm gonna blend this in a little bit and leave little black spots right here. They'll come and play in a minute. Like that. Then we'll grab some of the cobalt blue. Where's the cobalt blue? So grabbing that cobalt blue, just mixing it in the parts where I wanted to blend in, like that. Right here. I still want to darken there, so I'm not going too far in. Let's go back to our bootleg brush. Dry it up. Now you can beat it like Bob Ross does, but I just, my studio is already as messed up as it is. Blend in, you know, go back using the same brush, just blend it in. Blend this in, and just, you know, maybe a little highlight there, maybe here or there. Okay, so I added a darker hue to this, and it does not look right. It does not look right. We all make mistakes, happy little mistakes, right? So I'm just gonna combine that cobalt blue again with black. There we go. You see? You want it to almost blend in with the sky. Because on some planets that you see in the, you know, in Spacescapes, they're almost like blending in with the sky itself. So this is what we're gonna do here. Also create like a crescent moon kind of thing. Yes, kind of like this. I'm gonna flip, flip it upside down, just to get the details. Like I said, I don't recommend doing this with bigger pieces, but with a smaller piece, plus it's acrylic, you know, it dries fast. Like that. Dry off the brush, blend it in before it dries. Blend just this little tiny corner, and I'm gonna add some more in a minute. We're not done yet. You see, it's kind of like, it looks kind of like greenish. I don't know if you can see, and I do not like it. I don't actually know. It's probably the lighting. It's nighttime right now. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna pick this up in the morning. And for you, it's gonna be like a second. Guys, the past few minutes that you saw, I was painting under daylight and I realized I forgot to turn on my mic, and I even showed you my cat. But yeah. So anyways, I didn't do much. I added a little bit more to the planet. I added a second little moon there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the mountains before I do the stars. And we're gonna do that using a palette knife. And now, you know, you see some paint on it, but it's dry. Trust me, I cleaned it up. It's not gonna bother us. And we're not gonna add any colors really. I'm gonna use the same blue that I used. What was it? Cobalt blue mixed with black. And then we're just gonna get it. Oh man, it's already drying up. You see how fast it dries? Little tiny strip. And then let's say mountain stars red. I don't want to go too much. I want to see some of this Milky Way. So let's say right here. One mountain right here. One right here. Peak right here. Maybe it's good like this. And then, you know, going down. And then another peak right here. And then kind of like down. Not too much paint, but I'm just cutting into it, you know, I don't care. Because we're gonna use a brush in a minute. Right here. That's it? We're done? That's fine. Okay, then I'm gonna go back to the cheap dollar brush. Look at this. This is why it costs $1. And it's actually a painting brush, not even an art brush. And then we're just gonna grab the edges and pull them down. Pull them down. Pull them down. Blend it in, it's okay. I might do a forest scene there or something. I doubt it. Maybe I'll just do snow. Like that. Now, remember how we mixed? So, okay, hold on a second. We're gonna get same violet, light violet, light blue violet that we used for the planet right here, the edges. And I'm going to, remember when we did the little highlight for the Milky Way, we used crimson red. I'm gonna grab some crimson red. So we got this pinkish color right here. Let me clean the knife. Okay, so I'm gonna just cut a little piece off. Well, actually more than that. Like here. And then I'm just gonna go over the highlight. Let's say we have a mountain highlight right here. Just grab and pull down a little bit. Just drag the knife along and don't no pressure. It'll break off by itself, create this effect. Right here. Right here. More, a little bit more. See, I put too much right there. You don't want that, but it's okay. Right here. Right here, maybe. Buddy, calm down. My cat's going crazy again. Okay. That's one edge. Now, let's go back, grab the same blue, mix it, put it down, and then we'll mix that light blue with a little bit tad of the cobalt blue we used up there. Just a little tad. And then you don't even have to clean this brush, you know, because you want this color on there a little bit. Oh man, did I get it in my pants? See, I have paint in my hands. Oh, No, violet. Well, no, I still didn't. So yeah, we'll the palette knife. We'll mix it together. So about 30% cobalt blue, 70% light violet, light blue violet. Pardon my French. So we're kind of, you know, getting this color right here. Clean up the palette knife. Same as with the other side. Cut a little piece. And just do the other areas, like right here. Don't press too hard. And then, you know, inside, you know, you want a little bit, you want to mix up. You don't want it to be like a checkered board. You know, like cutting the canvas even. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the brushes. And I'm gonna start blending this crap in. This, not too much. You want those breaks in the paint. You want that. So just the bottom portion, pretty much. Mainly the bottom portion. Just want to blend it in. Little effects here and there. I'm not pushing it at all. I'm just like barely running it across. Get some more of that blue in here. You know, just have that blue on top of the pink. There we go. Happy little mountains, right? Happy little mountains. Okay, now we wanna get that snow effect there, right? We want to get that snow in here, so I'm not even doing anything. I'm just running the same brush. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna grab some of this color, some of the pink, some of the blue, some of the pink, some of the blue. Maybe add a little white to it. Where's the titanium white? Blue, I mean, snow is never pure white, especially under the stars. So don't be doing that. Don't just leave the canvas blank and be like, oh, this is, I mean, you can do that, modern art, whatever. You can do whatever you want. You can leave the whole canvas blank and call it art, and you'll probably sell it for $1 million. Ah, you see the hairs get stuck in there. You don't want that. Even add a little bit of water. See how better it flows with water. But I do not recommend that. It's all mixed in there. Okay, now I told you I was gonna do the forest, right? Let's do the forest. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna do the forest. I can do the forest with the same brush, actually. Or we can use this bootleg brush to do the forest, right? So we're gonna use the bootleg brush, actually. So to do the forest, let's go back to that really dark color, blue, and I'm gonna add a lot of black this time. So, I'm gonna get a cheap brush, because see, this has a lot of loose bristles, and this is what we want. And I'm just gonna do this thing on a hand. I'm just gonna give it an effect. I'm tapping it in, you know, running it up and down, tapping it in, not too much. We just want the effect of a forest in a distance. Okay, my recording kind of stopped. I'm not sure where. So far, we put a little red strip, and I'm messing up on the snow because it looks too crimson now. So I'm gonna go back to the blue and the white. There we go. Get the white back in there with blue. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the knife. I wasn't planning on doing any of this, okay? I was just gonna do the space and the stars, so you can fast forward all this crap if you don't want to see this. So we're gonna grab some of the red on a knife, since I'm not using any other smaller brushes. And I'm just gonna drag it along right here. Just cutting it into the canvas. And it's okay if it breaks up, that's good, you know. In some parts, the body, you know, released a lot of blood. In other parts, yeah, so fucking wrong. This is so wrong. Before we do the stars, I caught him again. Here's Buddy. Here's the guy that's been making all the noise. Hey Buddy, say hi. Say hi. Hello? No? Yeah, this is Buddy. Picked up Buddy from the middle of the street. He almost got run over by traffic. He was just sitting out there by the curb waiting for me, right Buddy? No? No? Okay, go. Alright, so using the correction pen, aka whiteout pen. We're just gonna start adding stars wherever you want. I usually do this upside down because you don't want the paint running, but it's okay for the, you know, tutorial purposes. We're gonna do it like this. Just push it in, just tap it, stab it. No, don't stab it, but you know. Some stars are darker, some stars are lighter. Like they said, the nebula, there's a big cluster here, you know, the lonely star here by itself, you know, and just more stars right there. You can use a brush to do this. There's more, you know, some stars are like, let's say I'm gonna have a big one right here, you know. Right, boom. That's not even big. That's big one right here, like this. Wow. You know, big one right here. And you don't want to, like, some areas, you know, just leave empty. empty, but some areas, you know, there's like a lot of cluster of stars. Because you don't want this to be like a pattern. You don't want it to be a pattern. You want it to be random. Maybe even do constellations. Maybe, you know, you want to do like the Big Dipper right here and Orion right there, and, you know, something just, like I said, it's your galaxy. Will do whatever the fuck you want to do. And, you know, you want pink stars? Put up pink stars. You want blue stars? Put up blue stars, yellow stars, any kind of stars you want, rainbow stars. You know, it's your galaxy. Do whatever you want. This is actually nice for a dollar store. So right now I'm just going along the edge of the little fake clouds that I did. Remember I was telling you it doesn't matter if they blend again or not. Well, yeah, there you go. Just because once you put the stars on there, it don't matter. And then, you know, bigger stars around the center, more stars around the center, around the Milky Way part. And right here, you know, you want to put a lot of stars to differentiate where the sky and the mountains meet. Do not put stars on there, or right here, you know. You can't see a star. Even if the planet blends in with the sky, you cannot see a star through it. You can also do glow in the dark paint. Okay, you know, and if you do that, you know, under a neon light, it'll glow. It'll be beautiful. I mean, if you have patience to do this with a brush, you know, bless you. Bless you. I've done it with a star before. I mean, I've done it with a brush before. But I'll also spend a lot more time on that piece. It was, I think it was a cover for my second book, Eternal Horizon: The Hunt for Saturn. I'll display it in a video. Like I said, you could add blue stars, you could add red stars, pink stars, whatever, but this is the basic Spacescape. When they tell you you can't move stars, prove them wrong. Not only can you move stars, you can make them. Okay, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Okay, guys, so we finished the piece. I added my signature there. You didn't see it because my camera stopped, my memory card was full, I had to, you know, clear it, but you didn't miss anything much. So this is it. Basic Spacescape painting using only 4 different colors and 2 brushes and a palette knife. And that's it. And I used the cheap, the big brush wasn't cheap, it was a $10 one maybe from Michael's. But the big, not the big, but the long one. I mean, the big one was a cheap one from the dollar store, and I don't recommend using those. Obviously, I recommend getting the good ones from Michael's, but don't spend too much money till you learn the craft. And this is how you do a basic Spacescape painting. You know, using Bob Ross style mountains and Bob Ross style sky, I guess, in a way. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I want to see some of your work. If you did something like that, follow my tutorial. I want to see it. Send me the links. Let me know in comments. And of course, subscribe please. I'm gonna be posting more of these. Check out my art links below. Listen to my books, you must. And if you like video games and other nerd stuff, please subscribe and follow me. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. And I'll see you guys next week.